The Quebec government just tabled a controversial bill banning many provincial workers from wearing religious symbols on the job. The bill is the first of its kind in Canada. You bet it will set off heated debate across the country.
Monsieur le ministre de l'Immigration, de la Diversité et de l'Inclusion présente le projet de loi numéro 21, loi sur la laïcité de l'État, Monsieur le ministre.
That was the scene last hour inside the Quebec National Assembly. The bill will ban public workers in positions of authority from wearing religious symbols, such as a hijab, such as a kippa. The Prime Minister is criticizing the move.
Canada, and indeed Quebec, are places where we are a secular society. We respect deeply people's rights and freedoms, including freedom of expression, freedom of conscience, freedom of religion. And it is unthinkable to me that in a free society we would legitimize discrimination against citizens based on their religion.
This hour, we'll hear from Quebec's Minister of Immigration, Diversity and Inclusiveness. We'll carry that news conference live when it begins. Right now, we've got CBC's Cathy Senet standing by at the National Assembly in Quebec City. Cathy, that bill was tabled last hour. Walk me through it.
Well, the title is An Act Respecting the Laicity of the State. It establishes the principle of the religious neutrality and the state. And in doing so, the bill, when it will become a law by mid-June, it will ban several civil servants from wearing religious symbols while they are working. So it includes government agencies, for example, public transit authorities, and also school boards. Civil servants that will be affected, I'll give you some examples. Employees working at the Court of Justice, it can be like clerks, judges, crown prosecutors, police and peace officers, principals, vice principals, and also teachers. There is, however, a grandfather clause, and that's quite important to mention it. The grandfather clause that will make the start of this grandfather clause is now, because the bill has been tabled. So all the civil servants that are working already won't be affected by this bill, theoretically. And this bill will go beyond the Charter of Rights. So it's a very sensitive issue, very emotive issue. I asked Premier Legault, what does he understand by his sense of duty right now?
It's a very important day today, and what I want to try to do in the next few weeks is to unite as many Quebecers as possible. That's why we accepted to make compromises, but I'm very proud of the bill we tabled today, and I think it represents values, our values, and it's important.
So there is a big change here today. Premier Legault has said many times that the crucifix had to stay, the cross had to stay in what we call the Blue Room at the National Assembly. But now he said he has made compromises. So the Legault government tabled this morning a motion saying that the crucifix will be removed from the Blue Room at the National Assembly when the bill will become a law. And that's quite surprising, because Premier Legault has said many times that the crucifix had to stay at the National Assembly where it is right now, because it's a very important symbol. It's a historical symbol. It's a heritage symbol for Quebec. So now that we have this bill, we'll see who will react. Opposition parties will accept it, support it. How human rights groups will react? Well, there is lots of reactions coming at this point.
You know what, Cathy, I'm going to speak with somebody from the English Montreal School Board later who says they're going to refuse to enforce the law.
Right.
So we'll talk again about those further reactions and repercussions. But thank you for the update. That is
My
CBC's
pleasure.
Cathy Senet in the Quebec National Assembly. So